Hi, we're here with Somniac today. He's a past winner of BAM. You won in 2012?
2012, that's right.
Yeah. And what game were you competing in?
At the time I was competing in Street Fighter 4, but I also played in Marvel and in King of Fighters. But I got the win in Street Fighter 4.
Okay, that's quite an achievement. So he's a past champion. Did you get invites to any other tournaments through winning that?
Well, I have travelled a fair bit. Not direct invites from winning that, but I've gone to Singapore and America. This year I plan to go to America for my 5th time.
We'll just go back a little bit to how you started gaming and what got you into the hobby.
Sure. Well, I've always been a gamer since I can remember. I've always liked to game, basically. I first started playing first-person shooters, and then I moved on to World of Warcraft, and from there I decided I need something that doesn't take up so much of my time. So I went to the arcade a fair bit, and I saw Street Fighter 4 there, and I decided I'd start playing that.
Was there any sort of community events that you attended to hone your skills competitively?
Yeah, well, back in the day there was a lot of community events. There was about 3 or 4 a week, and we used to play at Box Hill Arcade. From there, a lot of the Couch Warrior guys started to attend, and they said, "Oh, come out to our events around Abbotsford," which is where we are today. So I really got into going to those events and just honing my skills with all the people that are there. Really good players and really good people as well.
Where do you think the competitive game scene in Melbourne and as a wider thing, Australia, is heading towards? Is it improving? Are we starting to catch up with the rest of the world, or is there still a way to go?
Well, to put in some of my own bragging, last SS, which is Shadowloo Showdown, is a major tournament where a lot of Japanese players and American players come down. I couldn't actually attend because I had a wedding, but the player who won is Takedo from Japan. After he won, I challenged him and I beat him.
Okay. So there's a bit of...
I think that Australia can actually do well. It's just we need some experience versus the players from overseas. Takedo uses Akuma, and we have Toxie, who also uses Akuma. So I got a lot of experience. I was able to beat him that way.
Okay, good. So how much time do you take actually practicing for these sort of events? Is it like a sport, for example, where you have to go to practice for X amount of time a day? Do you fill your time like that with practice and training?
Well, not really. I think that one of the major draws for me originally was that I didn't need to put as much time as I would say WoW, because WoW was just taking up all of my time. For Street Fighter, it's kind of like you get what you put in. You don't, sometimes even training for 8 hours a day is not going to get you anywhere unless you're training the right things. So for me, I've got my job and my girlfriend and all this other kind of stuff that I do. I also play Magic, and so I've got a lot of hobbies. So I maybe put in sometimes 2 hours a week, but back in the day I did grind a lot. So yeah, I think it's all about how much you put in and how smart you are about it.
And before we go, I just want to ask, who's your favourite character in Street Fighter and basically any other game that you enjoy competing in?
Well, at the moment I play Dictator, which is Bison. He's one of my favorites, but I also like Alex, but they didn't put him into this version, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much for your time, Somniac. We wish you luck in BAM this year. You're competing there again?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, beautiful. So we'll probably see you there, and good luck.